So ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome our new spokesperson, Mr. Joel Ssenyonyi. And it's at that note that you take over, sir.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dennis Duke. Now, what is currently happening or trending in the country is that former NTV news anchor Joel Ssenyonyi, and of course he was a host at NTV, has been appointed as the spokesperson for Peoplepower movement, or Bobi Wine spokesperson. We all know that Peoplepower belongs to Bobi Wine, and so Joel Ssenyonyi has been appointed as the spokesperson for Peoplepower. Of course, Joel Ssenyonyi, tracing back at his history or looking back from where he has come from, he has been, of course, sidelining with Bobi Wine for a number of times. We remember last year when he, of course, went on rampage with Bobi Wine when the government introduced the social media tax. Well, I'll be profiling Joel Ssenyonyi. I'll be putting down or together some of the things he's been through over the years in this particular video, so make it a point to watch till the end. My name is Dennis Duke. Thank you so much for subscribing. Keep subscribing. I have a lot in store for you, and of course later on I'll be updating a video, so make it a point to check it out later. Until then, it's a goodbye from me. Born to Dorothy Nankunda Ssenyonyi and Joseph Ssenyonyi, 32-year-old Joseph Ssenyonyi has been a news anchor and talk show host at NTV. Joel started his primary school at Kazinda Memorial School but kept switching schools, where he later moved to Namirembe Infant Primary School, Joy Primary School, Trinity Academy Primary School in Bukoto, among others.
My name is Joel Ssenyonyi. Full name is actually Joel Besekezi Ssenyonyi. I was born on 20th December 1986 to Mr. and Mrs. Ssenyonyi. I grew up in Chengira for my early ages. So I went to one of the local schools there, a fairly local school really. About half of us were clad in shoes. You know, that's the kind of school I went to.
He is a Muruli from Nakasongola who began his trade in 2006 at UBC at the age of 19.
I actually began to work before I joined campus. I was 19 years old in senior 6 vacation, and I began to work on television, on UBC TV. When I was still in school, I told my friends that when we get into vacation, I'm going to work on TV. They thought, Joel, that's you just being ambitious and so on. I said, I'm serious about it. So when I got into vacation, I began to move to television stations, and I asked them for an opportunity to hire me. And of course, some turned me away. Some said, well, we'll get back to you and that kind of thing. So right about that time, UBC did make announcements on TV. They were looking for talent, anchors and so on. And so I applied. At the time they chose 2 people, myself and a lady. Along the way, some other folks did join us, but that's how I began to work on TV. 2006, I was a news anchor, and then eventually I began to host talk shows as well. And I kept growing. Of course, at the very start, it was tough, trying to learn the ropes, on-the-job training, and so on.
At campus, he enrolled for his first degree, Bachelor of Science in Business Statistics. Joining the Peoplepower movement does not come as a surprise to those who have been following Joel.
Well, I meet people who tell me, Joel, you're doing an incredible job, you're playing a huge role. I don't know. I like to think I'm just a cog in the wheel. Each of us plays a role that makes, the whole big role of media, if you like. So I'm just a cog in the wheel, play my small part. I'm fortunate to have this opportunity, this platform. I hope I keep using it to do good. So how would society rate me? In all honesty, I don't know. I get feedback, all manner of feedback. There's people that love what I do, and there's those that will criticize me. But you see, even those that criticize me, it's because they want me to get better. That means they love me and they like what I do. And so when they critique me, some unfairly, really, there are those that I've had engagements with, and you could tell, no, this was really out of place. But I like criticisms, because those that criticize me, that castigate me, they want me to get better. They believe, no, you can get better, you can do better than you're doing, you know. So I would like to think there's room for improvement for me. So while there are those that feel you're the best, you're doing it awesomely, I take it with a pinch of salt. I don't like to let these things get into my head.
Right from childhood, Joel wanted to become a leader, a reason why in 2011 he wanted to run for Youth MP Central Uganda.
Be open to learning. I think we need to keep learning. You're doing your degree, very soon you're going to graduate, and some people after they graduate they imagine I have arrived. No, there's a lot more to glean out there. So journalists need to be open-minded, be open to learning, because you see the world keeps morphing and people switch on their TVs, their radios to get information. What information are you going to pass on if you're not informed? So it's important that as informers we are, number one, informed. That two, we need to remain humble, and it can be a challenge the higher you go. And everybody is talking good about you, the papers are writing about you, you go to a place and everybody recognizes you. That can get into your head.
Joel has been a news anchor and TV host with NTV for 5 years until recently, when he dropped the position to further embark on his political career.
With all our allies and friendly forces. A gentleman that has an impeccable character, a gentleman that has served this country, comes from the line of the professionals. So ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome our new spokesperson, Mr. Joel Ssenyonyi. And it's at that note that you take over, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. For over 13 years, I have applied by profession as a media practitioner, as a journalist, and I felt the curtain should come down. I've served my country in that regard, and I have every so often tried to do things which I believe as a citizen I should do. But time has come when I felt the call to plunge in a lot more. And so these good people have thrown me in the deep end. We'll keep seeing how things go. Let me tell you something about myself. My name being Joel, I was born in 1986, December, after President Museveni took power in January. Now, on taking power, this man was a hero of sorts. And my parents, after giving birth to me, thought it wise to name me after this hero. Of course, they thought, they wanted to name me Yoweri, but they thought better and said, this Yoweri name might give a young boy trouble in the future. And so they gave me the English version, which is Joel. But you see, over time, I realized that the hero, who was named after, has become a shadow of his former past. And so I have decided to plunge and be a part of the forces that are interested in a better country and actively work towards that. And so that's the struggle that I've decided to get involved in. It's not easy. I'm not naive to imagine it's going to be a rosy one.
Chiba kyakwebuzabuza President Museveni bw'asindika abantu okukola ebikolobero ate ne yeefuula abivumirira. Ye President omu eyasindika aba SFC be abakuba amasasi ne batta Jesini Kawuma nga bali bagenderedde okunzita. Era ali ku record ng'abatendereza olw'okunkuba n'okuzejja emisango gyonna. Ekyo bwali bumenyi bw'amateeka yavaayo okuvumirira. Abapoliisi bwe baamenya endabirwamu y'emmotoka yaffe kubanga ebifaananyi ebyo byagenda ku mawulire mangi mu Uganda ne Bunaayira, y'ensonga lwaki yazivuddeyo asiba abantu ekiwaani kyakivumirira era nayeefuula agenda okubakwatisa amateeka. N'ekinajjukirwa nti abapoliisi baadde bamenya amateeka emirundi mingi nnyo nga tebalina kibakolebwako. Ku lunaku lwe lumu muyimbi munnange Nubianli mwamulabye engeri gye yakwatibwa mu ngeri y'obumenyi bw'amateeka ne bamufuuyira kamulali maaso teyavumiriddwa. Tulina omukyala akyalinako ndirika tebamuyita Naalo, omukyala ow'olubuto olw'emyezi 8 eyakubwa mu ngeri ey'obutuju abapoliisi naye kubanga ku bonna tebuli Bobi Wine, ensonga lwaki tanakyogerako. So President Museveni aleme kubuzaabuza bantu. Bw'aba agoberera amateeka, abamenyi b'amateeka abo abagamenyera mu uniform ya poliisi eggwanga aveeyo alagire babakwate. n'abo abasirikale abatulugunya abantu alagire babakwate kuba ye pulezidenti w'eggwanga. Ebigambo bye tebikyatugasa kati twagala bikolwa kubanga naffe tulina amagezi agategeera. About the plan, somebody asked what's the plan on ending the cases against you. The only way we can end these 12 cases, the only way we can end this injustice is by ending the Museveni dictatorship. Bambuziza tusobola tutya okukomya emisango gino egitalina mutwe na magulu gye batugulako. Engeri yokka gye tusobola okukomya emisango gino, engeri yokka gye tusobola okukomya ekitongole ekiramuzi n'ebitongole byonna okozesebwa mwami Museveni okunyigiriza eddembe lyaffe n'okumenya amateeka. Engeri yokka gye tusobola okubisaako ekkomo kwe kussa ekkomo ku bukulembeze oba ku bufuzi bwa President Museveni obuwemula n'obuswaza eggwanga. Yengeri yokka tulina kwebereramu Museveni n'agenda ne tufuna emirembe. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Okay, I think it is hypocritical for President Museveni to pretentiously condemn the criminals